Namaskaram. Hi everyone. Thak here. I've done some writing again in the Malayalam script. I really love this language. It was so scary at first, but like anything that I started in the language, once I got into it a little bit, and I found a instructor who I use daily on YouTube, is fluent in Malayalam, and I've written all the numbers from 0 to 100 in the Malayalam script. And since the last time I've done an upload, I also did animals. I believe it was 30 mirgam, 30 animal names. And I think, it's funny. Some things like pani is a pig in Malayalam, but bani is water, Gujarati. Okay. I'm not going to teach you guys how to say these words because obviously I don't know how to say it correctly. But the word for horse is kutira, I believe, kutira. Okay. And if you continue along and you look for the word hippopotamus, it actually literally translates into water horse. Okay, so nirkutira, nirkutira. Okay, again, I don't know if I'm doing this correctly or not, and these video uploads are mostly for me anyway, so I can go back later after I've practiced. I've not practiced any of these words really. So ostrich, I like how it looks when you write it, especially for the largest bird on the planet that doesn't fly. I think it's pretty unique how it's spelt as well. Okay. And this really doesn't mean I'm going to be fluent by putting down one letter words of animals or objects or birds. Okay. But what it does again is it helps to get the muscle memory down for the writing because there's a lot of symbols that will always remain unknown unless you continue to practice writing with them. And I was waiting and I couldn't find anybody who put numbers up until 2 days ago. They're fluent in Malayalam. She put the numbers up, and I took time today to write them all in one go. Okay, and again, I've never practiced any of these numbers, but onu, randa, monu, nala, anja, ara, era, ita, unpati, pata. Okay, but what's important is to write with a consistency, and because I've already done the preliminary pages of writing that I've shown you in this language, I've already developed a certain consistency with a lot of the lettering. Okay, it's not the cleanest that it could be, but it's pretty legible. I'm pretty happy with it. And I've decided to, numbers in Malayalam is what I got from Google Translate. If this is correct or not, I'm not sure. Okay, but I like to write the name of the language in its own script. But this is such a pretty language. Look how neat it looks. It just flows to me. Okay, I don't know what it is about it. Like I mentioned earlier, the bubble letters of being like a child. By the way, my favorite number. Anpatinala, Anpatinala, not Nalu, Nala. Okay, but look how clean it is, and all these they look like friends, all dressed different, going to the same party. That's how I think about the Malayali script when you write it correctly. They get along so well, as long as you take the time to dress them correctly. And some of these characters here, I'm still working on this Eru Patananu. Okay, this Eru, Eru, Eru. There it is. Okay, it's a very difficult three symbols in a row. It's very unfamiliar to my brain and my hand. So that's why I made sure I wrote it as clean as I could. I took my time. I was a couple hours to write all this for sure. But man, I'll tell you what, Tono Tonale, Tonutanala. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not. You better make sure you've written the 90 correctly in Malayalam if you're going to write it at all. It's got a lot of components that you don't want to have to start again. But this is Yakety Thak again, reminding everyone that language is free knowledge. Just keep talking.